It is now 8:36, and a guest that's back for the second time. So he must have did really well for the first one time around. It's Ron Mangus. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having me back, Pete.
You're quite welcome. And Ron is with Community Bank. And we were going to be talking about a number of things today. But first of all, I think the main thing we're going to be looking at is the business banking, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you do there in general with the bank?
With the bank, I'm director of business banking. And
So you would know all about this.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm entering my 30th year in the industry.
Oh, my
This
gosh.
year,
We were just talking, though. We do have some stuff in common.
Yes, Mon Valley guys.
Yes, Mon Valley guys.
Mon Valley and Washington County.
How about that?
I want to accentuate that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I think now I've come to think of it, I probably spent more time here than I did in the Mon Valley now that I'm getting so old. So let's talk about this business banking. Why is Community Bank focusing on business banking?
Well, Community Bank, for those of you out there that don't know, Community Bank's an old institution. We were founded in 1901 in Greene County. And over the past 5 years or so, we've really done a lot of investing in our people, our facilities, our technology. And the small business segment of industry is largely underserved in our country and in our region. And we really wanted to zone in on that, provide a focus, bring people in that can really help the small businesses that are the fabric of our communities.
Yeah, I think that's true, too. I mean, when you look at, just take a look around the town. It's going to be small businesses that keep you going.
Hey, Pete, these are owned and operated by folks and families that live here, they work here. Without the people, you do not have community.
I agree.
You know, and that's what makes us up. And we look at Community Bank as part of the fabric of the community, just the same as WJPA is. You know, people tune into WJPA for news,
Yes.
information, weather, how's the traffic.
Yeah, right.
Little tunes, from you. And, that's important. And people come to us to be their trusted financial advisors, and we're grateful for that.
I know, too. And you said you had, you've invested a lot. The technology, it's just.
It never ends.
It's going, no, it really
It never
is.
ends.
So when we talk about the community, then when you say, well, what is a community bank? That's it, right?
Yeah, it's smaller banks that are owned, ran by folks that live and work in the communities. We're headquartered right here in Washington. And, as I mentioned, we were founded in 1901 down in Greene County at Carmichael's. And the biggest part is the people. We have people here that are embedded in the communities, invested in the communities, just the same as all these small business owners.
I didn't know you had been around that long.
Mhm.
That is the thing. That's
Quite respectable.
Oh yeah, very. You don't see that anymore. You just don't. It's something that's been around that long and continues to grow, really. So when we were talking about these small businesses coming up, of course, it's the end of 2024. We've got 2025 coming. What can the business owners expect from Community Bank?
A lot.
Okay.
And primarily a more personalized delivery of banking. Part of having a smaller bank that's locally owned and operated is we could be more nimble. We've really streamlined our lending process to deliver faster answers to small businesses. They can trust that they're dealing with professional career bankers that are truly focused just on that segment, on them. They call us. We answer the phone.
Yeah, I know that.
And
Yes.
that's an
Yes.
incredible thing nowadays. You usually call a place and you get a voicemail and people just want to text. But no, we answer the phone. We're full service. We keep updating our technology, as you mentioned. And, a big thing, we take the posture of we value what you're doing. If you're a business owner, that's your life.
Yeah.
And we will not waste your time. That's a big thing.
And I certainly appreciate, too, we've been having some dealings there with our campaign, the 2,000 Turkeys campaign. You guys always help us out. So we certainly appreciate that.
You are
too.
welcome.
And I guess, too, before I let you kind of run out of here, is there any advice that you can give to the business owners that may be listening right now?
Yeah, something I've voiced about 10 times a day is don't wait to know a banker. Develop that relationship. Now, oftentimes folks will have a need, let's say to buy a skid steer or a backhoe or piece of equipment, and they just walk into a bank and they don't know that person. I always say to business owners, if you do not have a professional banker in your toolbox, you're really missing out on a valuable component of somebody that knows you, knows your business, can provide the services that you need so you can be more successful, and because time is money.
Oh, yeah.
And we do not waste your time.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, people laugh at me because I do all my banking in person. I don't. I just
That's
do.
great.
I just do.
That's why we have the building still.
That's it. And the reason is something you hit. I go in. I know everybody. They know me, and I feel if I have a question, they answer it right away. Or if I need to see someone, hey, we're right here for you. So yeah, I appreciate that more than you will ever know.
Awesome.
I really do. And I will also tell you, as I'm listening to you talk, if you ever decide you want a part-time career in radio, just
nice.
Look us up.
Hey, Pete, I was a kid that got in trouble for talking too much in school when I was a kid. So now I get sort of paid to do it on a banking level. So thank you.
Oh, Ron, it's a pleasure having you. It really is.
Yeah, thanks. And if I can, on behalf of Community Bank, we wish the entire communities of the listening area a happy and joyous and safe and peaceful holiday season.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. And hope to see you again real soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. It's always a pleasure. Somebody like that. And then plus, when you have a little bit of background, and we can talk about the old places down in the valley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that. Is that car dealership still
No,
there?
it isn't.
No,
it isn't. I believe it's part of the Douglas School of Business down there now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I grew up in Denora. Pete grew up in Monessen. And when you get Valley boys together, we're never at a short for conversation.
No, that's for sure. That is awesome. Again, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Since we talked about the holidays, let's do some Christmas music. 95.3 WJPA.